Welcome to Workas YouTube channel. What if I told you that a single man with only 300 soldiers stood against an army of over 100,000? Would you believe me? This isn't a tale spun from the threads of fiction, but a testament to the strength and courage of one man, King Leonidas of Sparta. Born into a society that valued discipline, strength, and valor above all else, Leonidas had the Spartan warrior ethos etched into his soul in early age. The harsh upbringing in the Agoge, Sparta's rigorous training program, forged him into a formidable warrior. He would later ascend the throne, not just as a king, but as a warrior king who led from the front. His life, his values, and his leadership were all deeply rooted in the Spartan way. This was a society where every citizen was a soldier, and every soldier was prepared to lay down their life for Sparta. From his early years, it was clear that Leonidas was no ordinary child. He was a king, a warrior destined for greatness. The time came for Leonidas to truly test his mettle, facing an enemy unlike any other, the Persian king Xerxes and his massive army. The year was 480 BC, and Leonidas, the Spartan king, found himself at the precipice of a critical moment in history, the Battle of Thermopylae. In the face of insurmountable odds, Leonidas, with his band of 300 Spartans, chose to make a stand at the narrow pass of Thermopylae, or the Hot Gates, as it was known. This strategic location was a masterstroke, as it limited the number of Persian soldiers who could attack at any given time. Despite the Persian forces numbering in the hundreds of thousands, the Spartans did not waver. Instead, they fought with a ferocity and valor that struck fear into the hearts of their adversaries. The Spartans held their ground, their spears and shields forming an impenetrable wall of bronze that the Persians could not breach. Leonidas and his men were more than just warriors. They were a symbol of resistance, of defiance against an overwhelming force. They knew that they were not fighting for a victory they could live to see, but for a freedom that would outlive them. It was a battle not of numbers, but of wills. As the battle raged on, the Spartans held firm, their courage unwavering, their resolve unbroken. Yet, they were not immortal. Betrayed by a local resident who revealed a mountain path to the Persians, Leonidas and his Spartans were surrounded, but even then, they did not surrender. Instead, they fought to their last breath, selling their lives dearly. In the end, all 300 Spartans, including Leonidas, fell on the battlefield, their bodies forming a mound of defiance against the Persian onslaught. Their sacrifice was not in vain, for it inspired the rest of Greece to unite against the Persian threat. Though vastly outnumbered, Leonidas and his men stood their ground, fighting with a courage that would echo through the ages. The Battle of Thermopylae was not just a battle, it was a testament to the indomitable spirit of freedom, a story of heroism and sacrifice that would resonate throughout history. Leonidas and his 300 didn't survive the battle, but their legacy did. It inspired all of Greece to unite and eventually defeat the Persians. In the wake of Thermopylae, the Greeks rallied together, their spirits fueled by the heroic sacrifice of Leonidas and his men. The Battle of Plataea, fought a year later, saw the Greeks emerge victorious, effectively ending the Persian invasion. Leonidas's bravery didn't just shape the course of history, it became a symbol of courage and sacrifice imprinted on the pages of time. His name and the tale of his 300 Spartans echoed through the ages, inspiring countless generations. His story found its way into books, movies, and songs, cementing his place in popular culture. The legacy of Leonidas transcends the boundaries of time and geography. It's a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a reminder of what we can achieve when we stand together against insurmountable odds. Leonidas may have fallen, but his spirit, his courage, his sacrifice lived on. And so the legend of Leonidas and his 300 Spartans continues to inspire us, reminding us of the true meaning of courage and sacrifice.